Okay, so I'm still not sure that that's inclined enough. I can't see my orbital information either because I don't have Kerbal Engineer installed because I'm a dummy. I'm wondering if ScanSat will show me. Will ScanSat show me this? It does show me like degrees, right? Yeah, like, so I can tell that this, for example, is 77 degrees. So if I can find, let's go to the moon. All right, so moon crash is here right now. Yeah, moon crash is here. And it looks like at its peak, or at its most extremes, it ends up at like 40 something degrees. So that's actually not very good at all. So I need to incline this orbit much more. So let's come over to where somewhere close to where the equator is. This will do. Let's delete this node. We're gonna make a new maneuver. There. And we're just going to extend this even more. Let's bring this thing up. Like, okay, I can see my inclination here. That will help me. So, let's go a little bit retro and a little bit down more. That gets me to 75. Let's go a little bit farther just for the sake of being good here. 170. It's 80 degrees. I'm gonna go with that. Let's change inclinations. Yeah, let's change the inclinations for this. We have 17.5 units of fuel. Time accelerate. Let's get rid of this in the Kerbal alarm clock. I don't need that. I wish part of me wishes Kerbal alarm clock was a little bit smarter. Like I could set it to where it won't put an alarm in for an active craft I'm currently controlling. But at the same time, like I still want to be able to manually do it for the craft I'm controlling, just not automated. Like the communication between the flight computer and Kerbal alarm clock, I love it. And part of me wishes like I could maybe have it not do it while I'm doing my things, but then like do it automatically at other times, because I don't want to have to keep clicking off of it. But at the same time, if I set up a maneuver and then I switch crafts and I'm not paying attention, then I might not have the entry. So part of me is like really thankful that that integration is there and is really happy about it, and the other part of me is just like, man, that's annoying. And whenever that happens, be annoyed. Like that's my rule. Whenever that kind of situation happens, suck it up, be annoyed. Leave it alone. It's better to be annoyed than it is to, you know, have like say $1 million craft on its way, but you don't see it because you didn't put the alarm in. That kind of situation would really suck. Okay, plenty of fuel to do that. We are now at an 80-degree inclination, which means at the top of this, up here, we should basically crash above 77 degrees like the contract requires. So if I go like this and burn retrograde to come straight down like that, that is easily a crash above. That's basically the damn pole. So we will crash there the next time around. I think it'll be the next time around. It's kind of hard to tell which one's which here. Let's see if I can clean up this interface a little bit. We'll get RemoteTech connections disabled. At least for what we can see. That's the multi-scanner. That is the sphere of resource. There's a couple of scanners here, but it's fine. The old scanner, which is here, no, it's here, is serving as just a polar satellite. And then this one is the new scanner for biomes, and that one's done. You may have saw it in the last episode briefly. I did look at the ScanSat. It is done. We have the biome information, so I can try and figure out where I want to land now. But I'm trying to get some of these contracts done because I need the money, especially if I'm going to be building a station. I need the money. And our Duna transfer window is in 80 days. So I also got to kind of, think about what I want to do there. How I want to build the craft, where I want to go, how many Kerbals I want to bring. And if I want to bring a bunch of Kerbals, which I kind of do, I'm thinking 4 at the moment. I don't know if I want to do the whole science base on the surface thing with Duna yet, because getting them resources later is kind of a big deal. I don't know if I have the logistical know-how to. I'd have to send a ton of life support, put it that way. But if I do send more, then I'll have to work with the craft that I have. But I also have to work with the number of Kerbals I have, because I've currently got like 5. Is it 5? Yeah, 5 in the moon ship, and 7. Well, no, I don't have 7 anymore. I've got 3 on Minmus and 5 with my moon ship. So, I've got a bunch kind of out there. And if I build a station, I'll have more on the station. Okay, let's figure out the timing here. I'm thinking that if I come around, this seismometer is here, or seismoflasher thingy is here. Where's the surface thing? Okay, now the surface thing is going to detect the collision. I don't have to go right next to it. I think this will detect it anyway, judging by the description of the part. But this thing here, though, has to see it. It has to see the collision, which means it has to be above the horizon where I crash. That's what got me worried about this thing. So this thing's coming around there. I think I want to go around one more time, just for the sake of timing here. That might have worked, though. That might have been all right. Maybe I shouldn't be so worried about it. That could have worked. This one won't work. It's too far over this way. So we will continue our path around the planet one more time, around the moon. I do this all the time, guys. Don't take the words I say literally. Like, I will say planet when I mean moon, like, all the time. Yeah, this thing's just getting further and further back. So I probably should have done it when I did. So let's just kind of time accelerate a little bit here. Yeah, this is probably the worst position for it. Go a couple more revolutions around. See where it is. Okay. I think this next pass is the winner. Not this one. Let's just test this out. It's going this way. I don't know how fast I'll fall. I imagine I'll fall quite quickly. I'll increase my speed and fall quite quickly. So let's say that... Okay, yep, the next pass is the winner. The next pass is the one we're doing it on. So here we go. And actually, Minmus crash is going to get to its sphere of influence change in an hour. So this might be perfect timing. Okay, so this node is no longer valid. So let's add the maneuver, bring it back. Yep, we're going to go straight down pretty much. Face the node, execute the maneuver. Here we go. 277, we have plenty for that. And then once we're falling, I'll just face the surface and burn down. And that will accelerate our travel. I could also burn up if it's looking like this won't be above the horizon, which it totally will be. It'll be fine. Is it too quick though? Oh man, guys, I don't want to crash this and have this not. It'll be fine. We're gonna do it. Okay, oh no, I deleted the maneuver. The wrong maneuver, guys. These are normally in order from most recent to latest and stuff, but that was the top one. But all right, we have to remember in an hour. So it's currently 3:34. So at 4:34, if I'm not looking at Minmus, then I'm doing something wrong. That will happen. Actually, let's add a new alarm. Minmus crash in 1 hour and 1 minute. Let's do that. I'm just gonna actually go ahead and create a custom alarm so I don't forget. Margin? No. I want a straight up time. Custom? Raw time alarm. That's what I want. Minmus crash. Minmus crash. I want 1 hour. And let's say, now that's, yeah, 1 hour and 10 minutes is fine because it's not going to take 10 minutes to get there. Okay, so repeat after 50 days, no. Date, time interval, yeah, add the alarm. That's what I want. So now I have a custom made Minmus crash. Okay. So here we go, guys. We're going to burn. I'm going to commit to this. This thing is kind of already over the horizon, which is not a good thing. Man, should I wait one more revolution? It would guarantee its success if I waited one more revolution. No, we're just going to burn down. I'm going to have to accelerate it and burn down. Here we go. Oh, should I do it? It's going to be close. Well, it's too late. I've started the burn. We are now on a collision course. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to crash now. Let's burn surface prograde. No. That's actually not what I wanted to do. Let's do orbital prograde. It doesn't look like it's facing down. There we go. Now we're going down. Where is the satellite? Ooh, it's already there. No, I don't think it's going to be over the horizon, guys. Oh, man, that's going to piss me off if I have to do this again. I wonder if I can do something to change this. I mean, if I burn down, it will increase the speed. We have the fuel, so let's just do it. Increase my orbital velocity here, or increase my speed towards the moon. I will fall faster, which is the whole point. I want to fall as fast as possible, so it's going to burn, 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 burn. 500 something here. 600 meters per second, 700 meters per second. Let's quit this burn just in case I need to... no, this is actually still accelerating. That's good. 740, 800 meters per second, and we're out of fuel. So that's it. This is done. It's going to burn as fast as possible, and hopefully that's fast enough. So, oh yeah, we got it now. I don't think we would have got it if I didn't have the fuel to burn straight down. Because I just don't think that would have happened. So here we go. I have to have this as the active vessel when I crash as part of the requirements for this. So, where's the contract? I want to see it. Oh, we have some new ones here. Investigate a malfunctioning satellite. Okay. Cool, I guess. Conduct a survey of magnetic field environment around Minmus. Okay, same thing we did with the moon and the Kerbin before, only this time it is with Minmus. So that one will happen too. I'm just going to go ahead and grab these both. Malfunctioning satellite. Interesting. We'll grab those. Where is the one for impact here? This one. Yep. Falling at over 1,000 meters per second. Oh, this crash is going to be pretty good. There we go. Bam. Yep, recorded spectrographic impact and recorded seismic impact. Cool. So those little notices there told me that it recorded successfully. So now I need to go to map view, go to the seismo flasher thingy. Oh, it won't let me switch. Oh, what? Oh, come on. It won't let me switch. Damn it. Okay. Well, let's get rid of these notices. I guess it won't let me switch, so we'll go to the tracking station, then come back? That sucks. That sucks. Okay. Okay, we're back at the seismoflasher thing in the sky. And I can actually right-click this now. There's actually a right-click menu for this. It says Review Data. 62.5 science. Pulverized regolith exploded outwards. It was gray. Okay. How much, man, am I even going to have enough electric charge to transmit this? Maybe. Oh, piece of cake. Nice. That is completed. Okay, we're on the surface of the moon. And these batteries are yellow. Does that mean I'm low on power? I am low on power. Interesting. This has a right-click menu now. And I can review the data. 42.1 science is available. But look at this. Like, we don't even get... Wow. We don't even get even close to all the full... Like, there's so much science to be had from crashing on things. Wow. We're going to keep this then. This is going to stay right here, like, forever, pretty much. Okay. Let's go ahead and transmit that. And we've got the science. All right, guys, that's that. So let's go ahead and go to Minmus now. We are in the sphere of influence. You know, I'm debating just driving this thing into Minmus from here. Let's face... I think I want to go this way. Rather than thinking about it, I probably should just, you know, check it out. I could just do that, and then I'm definitely going to crash. It's 41 meters per second. I feel like that's kind of a waste of the fuel, but... whatever, I'm going to do it. So we will just basically adjust our trajectory to be a crash right away with this thing, because we don't need to position it with orbits. All right, this is... The sun is... yeah, Minmus is blocking us. We probably won't even be able to see the impact then. But it doesn't matter if we see it, honestly. It's just... There we go. Minimum ambient lighting kicking in. All right, let's now face orbital... The surface prograde. Here we go. And we need to accelerate. We need to go faster, so I'm just going to bump this up. And we're just going to accelerate ourselves to crash into Minmus. Super high speed. Looks like our base is actually down here. Our base, we're kind of headed right for our base. We're going to give these guys a show. You know, it's a comet. It's a purple comet heading straight for us. I want to make sure we don't hit the base, actually. Is it on the other side or is it on this side? Oh, it's on the other side. We're good. Completely the other side. Okay, punch it. Get down there. Get down there. Go, 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 go. Ran out of fuel right at the last minute. 344 MJ. Okay, here we are back at Minmus. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit review data. 158 science. Oh yeah. And we get actually most of the value for that. Not like the moon. That's weird. I wonder if it's because of the distance. You know, it might be. No, that doesn't make any sense. But like... I mean, Minmus is a smaller body, but I did crash... Well, I did crash on the same side as this, though. So maybe it is the distance. Maybe the distance from between the crash site and where this is stationed makes a difference in science value. I don't know. That's worth a lot more science. I know that much. And there we go. 159 science is how it registered, but 158.9 I think was what it was, but I don't remember. All right, guys, that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at our contracts then. And we're good. Contracts are cleared. Very cool. So we have to launch a Kerbal Space Station. That's awesome. Investigate a malfunctioning satellite. That's pretty cool. We have to create a network for Eve. We we have these D-Magic orbital sciences. We have these different surveys, magnetic field surveys, but these are already done. We just have to be in orbit. This one says 27 more days. This one says 44 more days. And this one says, oh, this is a new one. Yeah, this is the new one for Minmus. And then we have one of these for Ike. And then this one has to be, yeah, I'm not sure how to do this one. Signet scan, irradiance scan, recon scan. The recon is, I think, with camera. Maybe a little brother or big brother. Multispectral analysis, that's easy. The signet and irradiance, I have no idea what these are. I'm gonna have to look at that, but that's pretty cool. And we have a rescue mission. Oh, look at this. Launch a Minmus space station. 2 space station contracts. Wow. Well, I guess you know what we're gonna be focusing on, huh? 574,000 reward for that. We're gonna grab it. Rescue Moke Kerman. Moke? Mocha? Moke? I don't know. Rescue another Kerbal from the orbit of Kerbin. Take that. Record an impact of the seismometer of gigajoules. Wow. I have to probably go very fast for that. You have to record it with, record it on the moon. Thankfully, it's a seismometer, so it is the one that is on the surface. So we'll just leave the one we have on the surface like it is, and I can just basically take a probe, come out of Kerbin with a Hohmann transfer that basically gets me on a collision course, and then it'll just be a collision course from that point. So, okay, we'll take that. Lots of cool contracts, guys. I don't know which one we're gonna do first. I don't have the money to work on these space stations, and I don't have the senior docking ports yet. But I'm hoping that we have pretty close to the amount of money. Actually, look at this. 2,096,000. Oh, we have, and we have 418 science. All right, you know what we have to do? I'm gonna unlock the senior docking ports right now. Let's grab, and you don't need them, by the way. You don't think you need the senior docking ports. You don't. I just want them. Okay, we're on Minmus. Got my science facility here. It's got 150 science just hanging out inside it. We're gonna transmit that. Takes a while. But that's what all these solar panels are for. I'm eventually going to clean this up. I swear. When we get our colony here, we can probably do some, like, break the stuff down for parts and resources and stuff. So that's why I'm leaving the debris, because I can break it down later, I think, and use it. All right, so we have the Moon Science 1 ship. Let's go to that one now. Welcome back to Moon Science 1, where we're still orbiting. We haven't landed yet, and we need to stay in orbit for the duration of time for this contract, which I think is another 50 days. So we're just gonna hang out, in orbit. We're not gonna land just yet. It's fine. Take a look at the science. We have 161 science stored up. Pretty good. Let's transmit that. All right, guys, back at the Space Center. Time for the most expensive purchase that you can make in Kerbal Space Program, at least aside from building a ridiculously large ship. We're going to upgrade the Research and Development Center. It cost almost $1.7 million. And this will enable us to research things past any limits. We'll be able to research everything then. So let's upgrade the facility. There we go. Doesn't that look cool? It looks like a legit space center now, At least that part does. I like it. 406,000 left in the bank. Look at this. We can actually research forward now. We don't have these blocked. These are no longer locked. Now, since they're no longer locked, I could do short-term habitation, but since we're going to do stations, right? Metamaterials is where I wanted to be. You don't need the senior docking port to do stations. You don't. I just prefer to use it. So don't think that for your own station you have to wait for this part. It's just a personal preference, how I want to design my stations. I would like the senior docking port for the design. So there it is. We have it. All these little corridors, all these little metamaterials, whatever that means. We've got more stuff from Universal Storage. Asteroid scanner. Okay, cool. I have never done anything with asteroids before, so that whole bit will be new to me. This is kind of a little annoying having this here. It probably is annoying a lot of people that I don't have this. There are some purists out there. I'll call them purists. They're not really purists, but there are some people who would like to unlock all of them before moving on to the next row. I don't care. Propulsion systems. This isn't really that useful to me right now. These just aren't useful, so I don't need them. Heat management systems will be kind of useful in the future, so since I can do that, I'll go ahead and grab it. And then we don't need advanced heat management or specialized radiators because there's no parts there. So that's that. So there we go, guys. That's this episode. Lots of contracts to go. My gosh. Lots and lots of stuff to do. The career mode in KSP with all the different contract packs, it will keep you busy. So, yeah. We have to land on the moon. We have to build some stations. We have our interplanetary travel to Duna, our trip to Duna to plan for as well. So much work to do. Speaking of work to do, I have work to do for my business. So, unfortunately, that does mean that videos don't come every day. You may have noticed that there's some delays between videos now. That's going to continue. Sorry. I don't make enough from YouTube to do this full time, obviously, with the number of subscribers I have. So, yeah, I will be back when I can. Take care, guys. Bye.